Judgment delivered by Honorable Mr. Justice S.K. is being pronounced by this board under the authority of Honorable Chief Justice.
Interlocutory application is allowed. Election petition stands dismissed.
Your Lordship, there was some I am on behalf of Election Commission of India in this matter. Your Lordship, there were certain applications that were filed because there is an order passed by this honorable court whereby the electronic voting machines and documents, etc., were preserved. So, Your Lordship, a direction also may be passed that those can be
You
released.
go through this. This judgment is not by this court.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yeah.
I also don't know what is there.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Go
Oblige.
through it. If something is to be done, you make a mention.
Yes, oblige.
You
Your
know,
Lordship.
Justice Mehdi.
Yes, Your Lordship. I am aware, Your Lordship. Yeah. Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship. Look, item 8 motion and item 57 sublimation from same course of action, maybe taken together, only. May I please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing on Monday for withdrawal, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
May I plead your Lordship, in item number 41, Lordship, order has already been complied, Lordship. Contempt may be closed, Lordship. 41.
Item number 41.
Yes, Lordship.
Ms. R. Kakati, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that order of this court has already been complied with and therefore the contempt case be closed. Taking note of submission of Ms. Kakati, this contempt case is hereby closed.
May I please your Lordship? Lordship, with regard to item 22, Lordship, the petitioner has got the relief during pendency of this matter. So the matter may be closed, Lordship.
So Ms. A. Talukdar, learned counsel for the writ petitioner submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, our client has got the relief and therefore the writ petition has become infructuous. Taking note of such submission of Ms. Talukdar, this writ petition stands disposed of as infructuous.
May I please, Your Lordship. I'd like to mention an WBC for listing, Your Lordship. Maybe next week, any day.
Listing for what?
For listing for admission.
You have to go to the register.
Obliged.
May it please your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 35, Lordship. Kindly matter may be adjourned for the day, Lordship.
Item number 35.
Item 35, Lordship.
You are for the petitioner.
And for the petitioner, we have taken concern in your Lordship.
The consent of the other side, learned counsel for the writ petitioner seeks adjournment in this case for 2 weeks. If the prayer is not opposed, it stands allowed, list accordingly.
May I
Obliged,
please,
Lordship.
Lordship? I beg to mention item number 10. May kindly matter may be adjourned for the day, Lordship. I'm for
Straightforward by
petitioner.
petitioner's counsel, this matter stands passed over for the day.
10. 10, 1, 0.
Yes,
May I please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 5. It may be passed over for the day,
same order. Item 5.
if you obliged.
May it please with your Lordship. Lordship, I seek for an adjournment in item number 33, Lordship. Could the matter be taken on a later date convenient to this honorable court?
You are for the petitioner.
Yes, Lordship.
On the prayer of petitioner's counsel, this matter stands adjourned and shall now be listed after behavior.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 2 of today's daily list, my lord. I will kindly pass over for the day, my lord.
As paid for by petitioner's counsel, this matter stands passed over for the day. Yes.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention listing of a matter, Lordship. Lordship, similar matter has been listed on 7/4 on list, same fraction circumstances, Lordship.
What is the matter about?
Matter WV 6969/2.
What is the subject matter?
Similar suspension of service from service, Lordship.
Similar, it can't be. This
Similar
petition.
fraction petition is different, Lordship, but fraction circumstances is similar, Lordship.
No, you make a request to the register.
Already we have made an application before
Where-
on 11 March.
No, you do it. Last 10 days, this system is operating. If you go and check, there is now a system in place. There is a
Okay.
register where you can put it. It will be done.
Obliged.
May I please your Lordship? Lordship, item number 43 to 47.
Hmm.
Leading cases pending, Lordship.
Sorry?
Leading cases pending, item number 43 to 47.
42 to 47, yes.
Taken after 3 weeks, Lordship. Leading cases pending.
Leading cases pending means
AB 538 In this case, is pending, it's similar.
You are appearing for whom? You are for whom? Let the matter be
Petitioner-
called up, then
petitioner
we'll see.
actually.
Let it be called up, then we'll see. Yes,
Wait, please, your lordship.
Yeah.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 40. Would like to withdraw this matter, your lordship, as the petitioner has been expired.
item number 40.
40, yes, your lordship.
Your name, please?
M. Zomwanpui.
Miss L.
I'll write down my name, your lordship.
Yes. Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that the petitioner in this case has already expired and there is no instructions for substitution. Therefore, the writ petition be closed as not pressed. Since the prayer is not both stands allowed, writ petition stands disposed of as not pressed. Consequently, IA number so and so stands closed.
Obliged, your lordship.
May please this court.
Yes.
My lord, I'd like to mention a writ petition for listing. The stage is we have to take steps in the last order. So we've taken the steps. I'm praying that the matter be taken up anytime next week.
You please note it in the registry of joint register bench, he'll do it.
No, my lord was the one who heard the matter last on this.
Sorry?
Yeah, the matter was last put up before. my
Correct,
lord.
correct. You want listing, you make a request, he will do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Daily list for motion item 1.
May it please, your
Yes.
lordship, on earlier occasion, lordship, the honorable court wanted to know the delay for approaching the court, lordship. I file, lordship, for compensatory appointment, lordship, matter.
2007, Lordship,
Hmm.
2007.
That scheme is
Delay.
gone now.
Lordship, delay is not, for lordship, kindly, lordship, delay has happened, lordship, for the fault of respondent, lordship. Kindly, lordship,
They have brought the table, Lordship.
You file your, let it come up in admission, we'll dismiss it. Yes. Your name, please?
yes, sir, my lordship.
Mr. A. Sharma, I counsel for the petition. There is the awareness made in the petition. The issue raised in the petition pertains to prayer for appointment on compassionate ground. Full stop. Citing the ground of delay, Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, has questioned the maintainability of the writ petition by further contending that the scheme for appointment on compassionate ground has already been withdrawn. The learned G. Assam, however, seeks some more time to obtain complete instruction assailing the writ petition. Stop issue. Issue notice of motion returnable in 8 weeks. You are appearing for whom?
1 and 5, Lordship.
Since Mr. Goswami learned G. Assam has appeared and accepted notice for respondent numbers 1 and 5. Mr. Who is for 2? Mr. C. Sharma, learned Standing Council Water Resources Department, Assam, for respondent number 2
And 6, lordship.
and 6. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned SC Finance, learned additional AG Finance for respondent number 3 and 4. Finance and GAD for respondent number, अच्छा P. Nayak video. Additional AG Assam for respondent numbers 3 and 4. Who is for 5? You are for 5. You are for 1 and 5.
Yes, I am on 5.
Service of notice is
1
going
and
to be
5.
completing this case, extra copies, etc. etc.
Yes.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
May it please, your lordship.
lord.
Yes, sir.
In this matter, we have filed the affidavit yesterday, my lord. So,
It's not an honorable court record.
You have received the copy.
Lordship, I have received.
but it has not come on the record, my lord. So it may be taken up some other day.
Do you want to file a rejoinder?
Lordship, I will go through the affidavit and if you require, I will file
Then when should we post it?
as per my lord convenience.
No, no. As
Within
per-
1 week, if I will file, within 1 week, I will file if you require, if not.
Okay. All right. Heard Miss M.D. Bora, learned standing counsel, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Bora, learned standing counsel for the health and family welfare department, who submits that counter affidavit filed on behalf of the departmental official yesterday is not
Yeah.
on record. Ms. Bora, Learned Counsel for the petitioner also seeks 1 week's time
Lordship.
obtain instruction and file rejoinder if so, if deemed necessary. In view of the above, let this writ petition be listed again after a week
Lordship,
by taking the counter affidavit file on behalf of respondent numbers,
Respond number, my lord. One.
on behalf of the respondent number one.
One. Lovely.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, matter will be on time being lordship. Seniority selects in another court lordship.
One affidavit is filed, my lord.
Time being,
Yes, lordship.
all right, time being. Transfer
Yes.
for the time being.
Item 6.
May please your lordship. Madam, on last order, madam, lordship has made an query regarding the rules. But I have filed the additional affidavit annexing the rule, madam. And so there is a provision, madam, under rule 25, madam. Page 61 of the additional affidavit, madam.
Page 61.
Madam, 61.
Yes, which is the problem?
Madam.
Relaxation.
Where the government is satisfied that the operation of any of these rules causes undue hardship in any particular case, it may dispense with or relax the requirement the rules to such extent and subject to such condition as it may consider necessary for dealing with the case in just an equitable manner.
So what is the last date of submission of application?
But the application was
23rd March.
Oh, it is already over.
is over, madam. But I applied online, madam. But online is not accepted, madam. Lordship may see, madam, the page, madam.
No, after the date, last date is over, it cannot be extended.
Nothing has happened, madam, till now. Lordship may make a query, madam. Nothing has happened. But that, madam, I ordered the.
Why did you, what is the date of the advertisement?
Advertisement date is, madam, 18th of February, madam. But I filed my representation, madam, which is pending before the authority, madam, on 6th March, madam.
Where is the representation?
My case 29, connection 6. The file has been moved and it is now in the personal department.
All right, we'll direct the authorities to dispose of the representation with us within 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy. Yes.
And madam, lordship, I want to point out, madam, that if your lordship kindly see, madam, annex 12, madam, of my additional affidavit.
Yes.
64. This is a judgment of our Honorable High Court, madam. The same case has been discussed here, madam. That it's upon the authority to relax. They are not powerless to relax the case, madam.
That's all right.
Madam.
Heard Mr. S.P. Das, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. P. Sharma, learned standing counsel, Fishery Department, appearing for the respondent numbers. Yeah, for respondent numbers, Mr. Sharma.
Restaurant number 1, lordship. 1, 2,
1 to
3,
4.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam for respondent number 5. And Mr. P.P. Datta, learned SC APSC for respondent number 6. The writ petitioner hearing was working as a, he was working, now he is not working.
Now he has been terminated, madam. Thus to advertise this post, madam. He was working
He
till
was working
2018.
as a fishery department, working as a technical expert in the fishery department with effect from 01/08/2018 till 31/1/2025. Full stop. On 18/2/2025, the respondent number 6 had published an advertisement notice for recruitment of 65 members of Fishery Development Officer, bracket FDO. The read petitioner is qualified and qualified to apply for the said post. However, in view of the upper age limit of 38 years fixed by the advertisement, the petitioner's application submitted online was rejected on account of the fact that he was overaged, being 42 years, 5 months, 26 days, as on 1/1/2025, as required by the advertisement. The read petitioner had submitted a representation before the departmental authorities on, where is the advertisement? again?
Madam, page 29. Dated 6 March 2025.
A representation dated 6/3/2025 before the Additional Secretary Government of Assam seeking relaxation to condonation of his upper age so as to enable him to participate in the recruitment process. However, no action has been taken in the said representation till date. Hence this read petition. By referring to Rule 25 of the Assam Fisheries
And aquaculture service rule. And page 52.
the Assam Fisheries and Aquaculture Service Rules, 2024. Mr. Das submits that there is provision for relaxation of upper age limit, and therefore there is no justification for the authorities not to consider the representation submitted by the petitioner. Mr. Sharma, Leonard, Departmental Counsel, has confirmed that the representation submitted by the petitioner has not been disposed of till today. In view of the above and considering the limited nature of grievance expressed in the read petition, since there is a provision in the rule for relaxation of operation of the rules under which the recruitment process is to be carried out, if it is satisfied that hardship will be caused in a particular case, and considering the fact the read petitioner has already submitted a representation seeking relaxation to condemnation of his upper age, hence there can be no justification for the authorities not to consider his prayer in accordance with law and dispose of the same. In view of the above, without expressing any opinion on the merit of the claim made by the petitioner, this read petition stands disposed of with a direction upon the respondent numbers 1 to 4. Now, who is the authority to consider it? Sorry?
Personnel department has also pivotal role in age relaxation. Age relaxation OMR issued by the personnel department.
No, but the parent department will consider.
Parent department. Coordination with. No, there is a separate rule actually for fisheries aquaculture service rule.
Respondent number 1 and 2 to consider the representation submitted by the petitioner and dispose of the same by a reasoned order within 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Read petition stands disposed of.
Deputy Governor.
Second 7.
May I please hold on? I'm appearing on behalf of RB for a series on election code number 1. Kindly pass over for time being.
Item 8 and
She has come. Hello, 7.
An advertisement was issued, my lord, for filling up certain posts of Anganwadi worker and Anganwadi helper. Petitioner and respondent number 8 both applied, my lord. Petitioner is the resident of that locality and she is not no longer student of any institution. And respondent number 8, my lord, by way of marriage, she is a resident of another locality and she is also a my lord, regular student of my lord, BA, my lord. So, my lord, on that ground, as per comparative statement, I was selected. And subsequently, my lord, while preparing the final list, my lord, respondent number 8 was selected and sent for approval. So, as per advertisement, my lord, the candidate must be a resident of that Anganwadi center locality, my lord, and she must not be a my lord, regular student of any institution.
Lordship, I have received instruction that she is not regular student. And Lordship, though she is married to another village, Lordship, now she is by way of one agreement with husband. She is living separately from his husband and residing that in locality, Lordship. Gabura has given the certificate, that is the reason, Lordship.
Now, what is the value of this certificate?
Lordship.
Gabura certificate, what is the document to prove that she is a resident of that village?
Lordship, Gabura has stated that she is residing after agreement with husband that she will divorce the husband and she is deciding that.
So if she gets the job, she will divorce the husband?
No, Lordship, already she is under agreement, Lordship.
You are breaking homes, Mr. Kalita.
Oh, my lord.
For the job, she is willing to leave her husband.
But it is in particular, Lordship, I could not type it in English, Lordship, agreement, Lordship.
Achha, can you file a short affidavit?
Lordship. Lordship.
When, by which time? 1 week's time?
Lordship.
Let her file a short affidavit. Heard Mr. N.K. Kalital on the counsel for the Writ Petitioner, also heard Ms. R.B. Vora, standing counsel for the BTC, who submits that she has received some instruction on the controversy raised in the writ petition and therefore seeks a week's time to file a short affidavit, bringing those facts on record. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. Let the matter be listed again after a week. In the meantime, affidavit on behalf of the BTC authorities be brought on record.
DPW.
Take it back.
Item 8.
Well, I have received instruction, my lord. As per my instruction of petitioner number 1, Durga Khatel submitted OBC certificate dated on 16/1/2017 and T-type certificate issued on 17 August 2024 by the District Commissioner Kukraja. Whereas as per advertisement dated 6/10/2023, the candidate was not considered for T-type category as the certificate was issued after the last date of the submission of an online application dated 1/11/2023. Last date, after last date, he submitted balloon. And second petitioner, Devojiti Urao, submitted all documents along with OBC certificate on 19/12/2017, T-type certificate 1/11/2003, same balloon. So he is considered the OBC. And now, Manot, all exam material has been packed and sent to the center. Now, Manot, they cannot do plus minus because examination will be conducted by the SEBA board.
So just a minute. The sum and substances, what was the last date of application?
The last date application on the 1/11/2023.
And petition number 1 submitted his certificate on?
Certificate, he takes certificate on online certificate 1/11/2023 after that. After 1/11/2023, not before that.
And what about petitioner 2?
Number 2, he say ballot. He sees his type certificate on 1/11/2023 after. But the candidate did not opt for T-type category. He did not opt for T-type category. He opted for OBC. Thus, opted out the T-type category, which cannot be considered at a later stage during the PhD and PET. And now examination material has already been packed, already been sent to the center insurance.
Examination is over.
Over, my lord. Because they will send it for day after tomorrow exam. it will be opened by the already in charge, examination in charge, not by the.
So, Mr. Bora, what do you have to say?
My lord,
If these two things are correct,
yes, my lord.
then
But
what
my
will
lord,
be
Annexure 8, page 55, the acknowledgement slip of the petitioner number 1,
done? Annexure H, page 30,
page 55, my lord.
55.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Page 55.
Hmm.
It says, my lord, RU belongs to TXT Garden Tribe Community. Yes, submitted.
Hmm.
And the certificate was also submitted. It says that certificate was submitted.
This is regarding petitioner number?
1, my lord.
55.
No, submitted. He's saying it was submitted after 1/11/2023.
After scrutiny, they have found it not submitted below. After scrutiny.
No. Not
Yes.
submitted is another thing, but T-Tribe's certificate, it has been on the remark column, my lord, it has been stated submitted. T-Tribe certificate, my lord.
After last date. That is the whole.
So
process.
we'll file, let the affidavits come.
Yes, we will file affidavit, my lord. Otherwise, my lord.
Supposed to keep it vacant. We'll see. If they have
My
been
lord,
wrong.
or provisionally, they may be allowed to appear in the written test, my lord, subject to outcome of this petition, my lord.
Now all examination material has been packed, my lord. You
Because the
cannot
written examination is day after tomorrow, my lord.
That is the whole.
So he's saying the materials have already been packed.
All
My
material.
lord, if your lordship pass a direction, my lord, they may
No,
be
for
allowed,
now, we'll let them file an affidavit.
they may be allowed to,
We'll have it on
because my lord, once the written exam,
23rd April, we'll have it.
Yes, sir.
You file your affidavit by 21st.
because once the written examination is over, then it will, there will be.
So if they've been wrongfully deprived,
Yes, my lord.
then we'll ask them to take them
Yes.
in, that's all.
Yes, my lord.
Heard Mr.
Will
D.P.
be an
Goyal, and
exhibition
counsel for the
examination.
petitioner, also heard Mr. T.C. Chutia, and additional senior government advocate Assam, who submits an instruction that the petition number 1 that submitted the T-Tribe certificate after the last date of submission of documents, that is 1/11/2023, whereas the petition number 2 did not opt for the category of T-Tribe, as a result of which he was not considered in that category, full stop. Mr. Chutia prays for 10 days time to file a short affidavit bringing those facts on record. In view of the request made at the bar, time as prayed for by the Granite Department Council is hereby granted. Issue notice returnable on 23/4/2025. Since Mr. Chutia, learning additional senior government advocate Assam has prepared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisitive numbers be furnished to the learned state council within 3 days from today. The affidavit on behalf of the respondents be positively brought on record on or before 21/4/2025 by serving advance copy on the petitioner's counsel. Registered to list this case again on 23/4/2025. Heard on the prayer of interim relief, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, it is hereby provided that 2 posts of constable under the present recruitment process shall be kept vacant, awaiting further orders from this court in the proceeding.
Obliged, deeply obliged.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, in response to the advertisement dated 6/10/2023, page 53, my
Hmm.
the petitioners before your lordship is 110 numbers. They have applied for the various constable posts, my lord, in time. After that, medical test, physical standard test, physical efficiency test is conducted, my lord. And on the spot, mark sheet is given. Thereafter, what happened, my lord? That has held in the October 2024, my lord.
Hmm.
On 12/3/2025, my lord, they published a cutoff marks, my lord, two lists on 12/3/25, in which some of us are above the cutoff marks, but not called for the written interview on going to be held on 6-3, my lord. And some are, most of them are below cutoff marks, before your lordship. Then, my lord, what happened? They went for a protest in the Lokasil fields, around 600 to 700 numbers. They were taken to, some of them were taken to police station. Then some of them were allowed to talk to the members of the board over telephone by OC. Then he promised that he will take action to file a complaint, my lord. Then they have filed on the same day, they have filed a complaint on 13/3, my lord, to DGP, my lord, the chairman. On after that, my lord, he, my lord, changed the stand, my lord. And then again, they postponed the already declared to be held written interview on 23/3, my lord. They have changed and deferred after filing this complaint and protest, my lord. My lord, and they then declared it on to be on 6/3, 6/4, my lord, next. Then we have filed another written, my lord, representation on 22/3 by email. After filing that, some of us, those who have filed that, including the first signatory, are, my lord, issued the interview, my lord, letter for interview to be held in 6/4, my lord. Some of us who were supposed to file a petition before your lordship. Thereafter, my lord, again we have filed another on 24/3, my lord, representations, my lord. These are received, acknowledged. Then they, my lord, come up with a new changed cutoff mark, my lord. Cutoff mark list another on 29/3. I annexed, my lord, with some changing of cutoff marks in some categories. And as per their own admittance, rectified list of cutoff dates is published, will be published on 29th, and it is on there. We annexed it, my lord. As a result, my lord, what happened? First of all, my lord, there was a provision in the advertise itself, clause 9, clause 12, subclause 5. Kindly have a look, my lord. In that, my lord, they have said that they will publish a consolidated merit list, my lord, after the paid MSTN is over. And they will call for 1:5 candidates. That means, my lord, against one vacant post, they will call for 5 candidates. But till date, my lord, no such consolidated merit list is published. No such district-wise merit list published. My lord, without publishing, individually, they have given a form online. You have to fill up your name and date of birth. You will get your result only. Nobody knows what happened to 2, 3, 4, 5, and why I am not selected, and why I am not getting allowed to go for the written test, my lord. After all that, my lord, the chief minister himself on Facebook Live said that it is 1:5. And but the provision in herein clear cut saying that it is to be 1:5. Had the 1:5 been called for, my lord, we would have been entered, because only a fraction of marks, only 1 mark, half mark, 0.00 mark, because of which, as per the cutoff date, we are below that. And the below cutoff date is, my lord, fixed after long after the interview is over, my lord. So we are not aware how it has happened now. Again, my lord, there are some cases, my lord, though those who have applied for in a particular post, my lord, women quota or some quota, after the exam is over, they in the cause list, they're saying, sorry, in the criteria cutoff list, my lord, they're saying that post is not available. After our 3-4 years of, my lord, attempts, trying, long done practicing, running, practicing, many practicing exercise, my lord, for long and arduous doing this. Now, after exam is over, part of exam is over, they're saying, no, the post is not available. My lord, it is not permissible, my lord. Because they have not yet published the consolidated vacancy list also, my lord, in the districts, my lord. My lord, as a result, another one important thing, my lord, as per the, my lord, advertisement, your lordship is very much aware of, subject to correction by your lordship, that maximum limit of reservation should be 50%, my lord. But here it is 62%, my lord. This is also a violation of the, my lord, fundamental basic, my lord, mandate of the constitution also, my lord. So under all the facts, my lord, my humble prayer is that, my lord, either you may be allowed to appear, my lord, in the 6/4, may be allowed, then your lordship will decide, my lord, after getting the documents, whether we are permissible or not, my lord, and if not, my lord, till then not to postpone the same as they postponed earlier after our protest and the representation filed, my lord. Either to postpone it, my lord, or let us be included in the, my lord.
We will file affidavit, my lord, because, my lord, I cannot believe, my lord, that is happened. In the earlier occasion, I have seen, my lord, so many allegations are there. Ultimately, after getting the instruction, my lord, all are, my lord, hey, all of baseless. So day after tomorrow examination, my lord, So today he has come. I cannot even obtain instruction today.
We were assured that action will be taken, my lord. Kindly have a look, my lord, only one page, my lord. Page 214, my lord. 214, my lord. And before that, my lord, 213, my lord. 213, kindly have a look, my lord. Notice dated 28/3/25 by the board, my lord. Reference notice number so and so, so and so, so and so. A rectification, second paragraph, man, kindly see. After protest and all our submission of a rectification process was conducted due to logical sequencing error in the software program that affected the cutoff marks of social and special categories in the merit list for constable AB and UB of constables in pursuance of the advertisement dated 6/10/23, my lord. After necessary corrections, additional candidates have been found eligible and included in the list of the written test. The number of total shortlisted candidates are in compliance with the 1:5. Only saying now, my lord. They did not say. After our protest and submissions of written, they're saying, but not, no list is published as of now, my lord. Candidates will read that, my lord. Now, kindly, my lord, have a look kindly at page number 37, my lord. The beginning of the repetition, my lord. Only one example I will show your lordship.
Yes.
Sorry, my lord. Let us come to the cost title first, my lord. Only one line. At page number 5, my lord.
Yes.
My petition number 1, my lord. Nobajyoti Kurmi, age so and so, so and so, so and so, address, my lord, below the, my lord. I have just recorded it for easy, for convenience, my lord. Marks code in UB section 31.69, my lord. And below it, my lord, kindly see, cutoff marks, UB 31.65, my lord. I am above the cutoff marks. I am not even called, but even after the complaints being filed, my lord. Though assured, but nothing is done, my lord. My lord, nothing delay, my lord. We were assured that they will do. We are not allowed to protest, my lord. Wherever we gather, that drives us away. We went to the office. I have mentioned, my lord. Go to the office of DGP. We were told that if you come next time, we will face violent treatment. I have categorically mentioned this statement, my lord, in my petition, my lord. Now, my lord, another kindly see one example only, my lord. 225, my lord. Kindly time page 225. My lord, this candidate's name is Sumila Nag. She was the first signatory of the representation. Page 225.
Yes, all right. We'll issue notice, let him file affidavit.
Yes, yes,
If we find there is an anomaly, the whole selection process will be interfered with.
Yes.
Right now, beyond that, nothing is possible.
My lord, but something, some protection.
What protection? If it will be subject to outcome of the writ petition. What can be done today?
Yes, my
The day after tomorrow exam is there.
Yes.
You can't be allowed. But
my lord, may we be provisionally taken at the act, my lord?
No, that's not permissible. If they have wrongly ousted you, the whole selection process will be quashed.
My lord, kindly may be recorded. This. It will help us, my lord, later.
On 6/10/2023, the state level police recruitment board had issued an advertisement for recruitment of 563 Assam police for filling up 563 vacant posts of
Some thousand, my lord.
5,563 posts of Assam police constable from Anam branch UB and Arm branch AB. Full stop. The writ petitioners herein had participated in the selection process. However, alleging anomalous processing of the cutoff mark, anomalous application of the cutoff mark to the marks obtained by the petitioners, leading to their ouster from the selection process. The 110 writ petitioners have approached this court, seeking a writ of mandamus from this court, directing the authorities to allow them to participate in the written test.
My lord, non-publication of the consolidated merit list may kindly be there.
Written test fixed on 6/4/2025. It is also the case of the writ petitioners that due to non-publication of the consolidated
Merit list, my lord.
merit list.
And-
There is complete non-transparency in the process, thus giving an opportunity to the respondents to manipulate with the cutoff marks.
My lord, in 1:5 ratio, my lord, kindly.
All right. Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state, prays for some time to obtain instruction and to file affidavit responding to the allegations made in the writ petition. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable on 7th of May 2025. Since Mr. Chutia has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition, requisitive numbers be furnished to the learned state council so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Hard on the prayer of interim relief, considering the fact that the written test is fixed only 2 days hereafter, that is on 6/4/2025. This court is not inclined to permit the petitioners to provisionally appear in the said test. However, considering the nature of allegations made in the writ petition, it is made clear that the selection process will be subject to outcome of the writ petition.
Item 9.
May I please, Your Lordship, here in this case, my lord, petitioner was suspended, my lord, and on 7/9/2024, my lord, and till date, his suspension order is not reviewed by the authority or reinstated in his position. He has already communicated with the authority for reinstatement, my lord.
Regarding OM for February 2020, Lordship, issued by a personal B department, Lordship. It was reviewed, Lordship. Kindly see the annexer 9, page 49, Lordship. The statement of allegations are there, Lordship.
That is there, but I have not been reinstated within 90 days, my lord.
You have not been reinstated after 90 days.
90 days, my lord. After 90 days, my lord, 90 days is already over, my lord. And in fact, my lord, 6 months is already over, my lord. I was suspended in the month of 7/9/2024, my lord.
Yes, and when was it reviewed?
Not reviewed, my lord. I have not.
As per the statement of allegation, Lordship, it's automatically reviewed, Lordship.
Where is it? Where is it? Which
Lord,
page?
page 49, Lordship, annexer 9, Lordship. Dated 23rd September 2024, Lordship.
That is August notice, my lord.
So, of course, not after that, Lordship, statement of allegation, Lordship. Annexer 10, kindly see the annexer 10,
23rd
Lordship.
September, my lord.
Kindly see the annexer 10, page 51, Lordship.
Yes. Which
Statement of allegation, Lordship.
Yes. No, statement of allegation is another thing. He is saying you put me under suspension, you must review after every 3 months or 90 days. So that is the mandate of law.
Lordship.
Have you done it?
Lordship, it is
Huh?
not instructed, Lordship. As per my OM dated 4/2, Lordship, 2020, Lordship, it was done.
Right, you obtained the instruction.
Lordship,
you keep it.
the instruction.
Now, Mr. I alum learned counsel for the writ petitioner. There is the statements made in the writ petition. The primary grievance of the petitioner is that the order dated 7/9/2024, by means of which he was placed under suspension, was not reviewed within 90 days from the issuance of the order as mandated by law. Mr. A. Chakravarti seeks a week's time to obtain written instruction responding to the said allegation. In view of the above, let this writ petition be listed for motion again after a week, so as to enable Mr. Chakravarti, Learned G. Assam, to obtain written instruction.
Item 11.
That is your lordship. The very limited prayer, my lordship. I was subject to various harassment, and I have been serving for last more than 6 years. Lordship, thereafter, my lord, I filed a complaint, my lord, at page 18. Narrating the entire incident, my lord, and saying that I may be transferred to some other place because there is a life threat. Thereafter, my lord, again on in page 19, my lord, I submitted another representation before the executive director. This was dated, my lord, 21/12/2024. No action initiated, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, even my lord, on page 22, I applied for leave because I had to leave my
Where is
place.
your representation?
The page, your lordship will page to 18 and 19, my lord. 19 will be the my lord, otherwise he's the authority, my lord, executive director, office of the mission director. Page 18, 19.
1 minute. Yes, who's appearing for the mission director? What is the action you have taken? A lady is saying that a colleague is making personal attacks, threatening her to do certain things mentioned. What action have you taken?
Your lordship,
Have you lodged an FIR with the departmental head is informed? Have you informed the police that this has happened?
your lordship have to take instruction on this, your lordship.
And
Lordship,
what
please.
action have you taken to consider a prayer to transfer in a nearby
sir.
location?
For that small next some time may be given, your lordship.
How
I'll
much
take the
time?
instruction. Short time next week maybe.
We want to know whether any FIR has been lodged, because this is a serious matter. The allegations she has put in writing, these are criminal intent. What action has been taken and what do you propose to do with her representation? Heard Mr. R. Dale and counsel for the petitioner appears the amendments made in the representation. On the request of Ms.
ADAS
Edas, Lanik counsel appearing for the
3, 4 and 5.
Expo numbers 3, 4 and 5. This matter is directed to be listed for motion again on 8th of April 2025. So as to enable her to obtain written instruction responding to the allegations made in the writ petition. Mr. D. Upamenul, Standing Counsel for Health and Family Welfare Department, Assam, is present for the respond numbers 1 and 2. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisited numbers be furnished to the Learned Departmental Council during the course of the day.
May I please the lordship? The facts of the case is that lordship, the petitioner, she's been serving as an grade 4 post as a PN lordship in the office of Register of Cooperative Societies lordship. Lordship, kindly come to annexer 20, annexers 7 and 8 lordship. Lordship, as lordship, there has been some vacant posts of grade 3 lying in the.
My lord, it's a premature case, my lord. Because the the gradation is just finalized by an order dated 5/3/2025, and there is nothing to show. So there's some other person has been promoted, depriving the right of the petitioner. His prayer is page 12, my lord.
But you obtained your instruction, we'll dispose it. Your name, please?
NJ Daimari lordship.
Mr. N.J. Daimari, Naik Counsel for the writ petitioner. There is the amendments made in the writ petition. Petitioner who is serving as LD assistant and posted in the office of
Register of Cooperative Society.
Register of Cooperative Societies, Khanapara, has approached this court seeking a writ of mandamus upon the respondents to consider her case for promotion to the next higher rank. Ms. M.D. Boral and a standing counsel for the Cooperation Department, Assam, submits that since the gradation list has not yet been published, this petition is premature. The learned standing counsel, however, prays for some more time to complete her instruction. NOM 6 weeks. You are for all?
All.
Since for all, no formal extra copies.
Deeply obliged.
Item 13.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, that the petitioner are the local and permanent resident of Jaipur, Barabasti, and they have applied for the post of Anganwadi worker and helper, and subsequently they sit on the interview on 7/1 and 8/1/2025, and they got selected by the project level selection committee, prepared selection committee. But till now, they have not been engaged as a Anganwadi worker due to the impulse remark efforts at merit list. Where lordship, kindly look at the page number 43.
We'll issue notice then. But Mr. Your name, please?
Kalam.
Kalam, and counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the petition. The case of the petitioners is that they were duly selected for appointment in the post of Anganwadi helper pursuant to recruitment process initiated by advertisement notice dated 11/12/2024. Despite such selection, no appointment order has been issued in their favor till date for reasons not discernible. Hence this petition.
Lordship, pendency shall not be barred on the part of respondent.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, and Mr. S.R. Rava, learned standing counsel BTC, have both waited for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. You are for? Mr. Rava, you are for?
I'm for, my lord, 1, 3, 6, 7.
And Mr. Chutia?
I am for 2, 4, and 5.
What about 8?
8 also.
You are for 8 also?
8 also. No, I am appealing.
You are for 8?
Yes.
Alright, you got all. And service notice is complete in this case. Extra copy of the petition be furnished.
Similar order already been passed by this court.
Having
Mail.
regard to the nature of grievance expressed in the petition, it is made clear that pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the authorities to redress the grievance of the writ petitioners in accordance with law as advised.
Highly obliged.
Item 14.
Obliged.
Met, Lord, these petitioners, they are seeking the relief of pay parity from a retrospective date. They approached this honorable court here also on several occasions. Ultimately, this honorable court directed them to consider the, and they ultimately acceded to it, yes. But that has been confined to the date of the order prospective. We say that that should be given effective from 2006 when this 2006 pay commission came into effect and all others got this benefit. That aspect has to be looked into now by this honorable court. They have said, no, we stand by the order which granted only prospective. That is the impune Pay order. parity with whom? Pay parity with whom? Pay parity, well, technical, there are the post are assistant manager industries. There is one technical, one non-technical, but maintaining same gradation list, same duties, everything same. So, in the 2006 pay commission, anomaly committee recommended yes, there is some discrepancy. But that was not acted upon, and then ultimately they had to come before this honorable. This honorable court directed that you should consider it, all these aspects. They considered and granted it. Kindly see at page. This is which industries department? Industries. At page 34. They ultimately granted it. So notice has to go at this stage. Only notice now. So that yes. Impune order is at page. 58. 21st June 2024. Whereby they say that we stick to in view of the above last part, page 58. In view of the above, Government of Industries, Commerce and Public Enterprise Department stands by the notification dated 19/9/15, bringing pay parity. That is, they asserted this annex 34, page 34, that notification on it. 21 June 2024.
Yes.
Your
It is the final
request, your prayer has been rejected.
Yes.
Take down heard Mr. K.K. Mohanty, senior counsel assisted by Mr. R. Goswami, like counsel for the writ petitioners, also heard Mr. A. Kalita, standing counsel industrial department, appearing for the respondent numbers 2 and 4. Being aggrieved by the order dated 21/6/2024, by means of which the request made by the prayer made by the petitioners for granting pay parity with retrospective effect was rejected by the authorities. The instant writ petition has been filed. Mr. Kalita prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 8 weeks since Mr. A. Kalita, learned counsel, has appeared and accepted notice for response numbers 2 and 4. And Mr. T.C. Chetia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam for response number 1N na lage, and Mr. P. Nayak, learned additional AG Assam for the finance department, that is response number 3. Service of notice deemed to be complete, extra copies, etc. etc. Well, document make it returnable on a fixed date. 6 weeks? Yes. Yes. Applies. The date is given, madam. Sorry? The date is given, madam. 6 weeks? 6 weeks, yes. Okay. Apply. Yeah, please. Yes.
Here the petitioner, he was awarded the penalty of compulsory retirement by page 77 on 5th of September 2024. When we made a challenge to this,
He was compulsory retired from service.
I was retired. I challenged it. Then, my lord, during the pendency of the writ petition, another order of compulsory retirement with retrospective effect is passed by the in charge director, saying that the earlier director did not have the jurisdiction. So one challenge is to that retrospective compulsory retirement by an in charge director. We are also challenging the appointment of the in charge director because he does not have the approval of the appointment cabinet committee. And thirdly, the deputy director, he is issuing orders, calling himself to be the in charge of the institute. These
Your
three
client has already been compulsory retired.
my client was compulsory retired on 5th of September 2024. I have challenged that in a writ petition.
What is the case number pending?
Madam, that writ petition, yes, madam, that is 4975 of 2024.
Yes.
The pendency of this writ petition, another order is passed on 15th of January 2025 by the in charge director, saying that the earlier order is wrong because the director had already superannuated. He did not have the authority to have compulsory retirement. So now a fresh compulsory order is being passed with retrospective effect.
Mr. Datta, because of this order, the earlier writ petition will be allowed.
Will be allowed.
And because the earlier writ petition is allowed, this writ petition will also be allowed. When do you want the orders to be passed? You have shot in your own foot.
This is related with the interrelated with the WPC number 60616 and
No, it is related with 4975 of 2024 at best.
for pair portion, my lord. 19.9. There is challenge the setting aside the impugn order 1999/2024, where response number was.
Where is the order? Where is the copy of the order passed in earlier one?
In the earlier cases, the 497 pages.
Where is the order passed in 4975?
497. the order will be a page and what I'm missing the page. That order is not, my lord, on record, my lord. That order has not been given. That
So
order
where
is not
does
there.
one find what is the earlier case number?
49, in the.
All right, we'll issue this notice and tag it with the other matter. That's all.
4975
Yes, yes. Heard Mr. Ahmedullah and counsel for the writ petition appears the amendments made in the writ petition. The order dated, what is the date of the order? 15/1/2025, by means of which the penalty of compulsory retirement from service with retrospective effect was imposed upon the petitioner. This writ petition has been filed. Mr. Majumdar submits that another order of retirement, compulsory retirement from service dated 5/9/2024, issued to the petitioner is already under challenge in WPC number 4975 of 2024, pending before this court. Full stop. Mr. A.K. Datta, Lanet CGC, and Mr.
No,
K.
that
Gogoi.
I am appearing for the
Mr. K.
number
Gogoi,
7.
CGC, and Mr. A.K. Datta, Lanet counsel for the respondent number 7 have prayed for some time to obtain instruction. NOM 25/4/2025. Since Mr. Gogoi has appeared and accepted notice for respondent 1 and 2. What about rest?
3, 4, 5, and 6, my lord, would be very.
And Mr. Datta for respondent number 7, service of notice is deemed to be complete on the said respondents. Extra copy of the writ petition requisite in numbers be furnished to the learned department council. Petitioner takes steps for service of notice upon respondent numbers 3 to 6 by registered post with AD within 2 days from today. Registered to list this matter along with WPC number 4975/2024 on the returnable date. Is this matter on the returnable date along with?
My lord, the petitioner approached your lordship, my lord, to recover the, my lord, excess payment of relief and hardship allowances, my lord. My lord, while they were serving, my lord, that, my lord, 27 battalion.
There are similar orders.
My lord, similar, my lord, but my lord, the notification is different, my lord. It is separate, my lord, notification, my lord. That is annexure, my lord, page 67, my lord. When, my lord, petitioner were.
Let me see the order.
Yes,
Let me see
lordship.
the order. I take down heard Mr. Alan Dehinga and counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. K. Gogoi, Lanet CGC appearing for the respondents. The writ petitioners herein are serving in different capacities under the Shasastra Sima Bal. First up, they have approached this court praying for quashing and setting aside the order dated 16/8/2024, by means of which a direction was issued to recover the risk and hardship allowance which was paid to them with effect from March 2019 to May 2022, that too without giving them any opportunity of hearing in the matter. Mr. Dehinga submits that similar petitions are pending before this court, wherein interim orders are operating. He has produced a copy of the order dated 10/1/2025, passed by a coordinate bench of this court in WPC number 168/2025. In support of his above argument, Mr. K. Gogoi, Lanet CGC, appearing for the respondents, has confirmed the pendency of other similar writ petitions before this court and seeks some time to obtain instruction in the matter. Issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Since Mr. Gogoi has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies, full stop. Hard on the prayer of interim relief, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case. As an interim measure, it is hereby provided that no recovery of risk and hardship allowance bracket RHA shall be made from the writ petitioners, from any of the writ petitioners without the leave of the court. This case again, along with WPC number 168 of the 2025 and the batch of connected writ petitions.
Awesome.
The facts are a bit lengthy, Malad. I'll try to be as brief as possible.
Just a minute, then you please take your seat.
Malad.
If facts are lengthy, then you don't have to say anything. We'll issue notice. Your resignation has been declined.
Resignation has been declined, my lord. What had happened, my lord? I'm a mother of a toddler and an infant, my lord. I was transferred to Kolkata. The moment I was transferred, on the next day, I applied for sabbatical leave. Now, that sabbatical leave is a my lord's policy formulated by the bank itself, my lord. For
what is that you want now?
Now, my lord, they have instituted disciplinary proceeding. I have already resigned, my lord. They have accepted the amount in lieu of notice. I have paid around 7 lakh of rupees, my lord. Now they have issued a departmental proceeding, and the reason they have stated is that because and they have declined my resignation as well, my lord. The resignation, my lord, was declined because the disciplinary proceeding was initiated, my lord. In fact, I had applied for resignation much earlier, my lord. Thereafter, I had complied with all the requirements. For example, I had to pay the money in lieu of notice period. I had paid everything, my lord. Thereafter, they institute a disciplinary proceeding, and thereafter they decline my resignation, my lord. My lords are aware, my lords.
What is the relief you want, Mr.
Now, my lords, no coercive action, my lords. They have already taken action against
I had
me.
heard Mr. P. Mahantalani counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner who was serving as Assistant General Manager Law, Beckett Law, under the respondent number 1 bank, had tendered her resignation from service due to personal reasons. The grievance of the petitioner is that instead of accepting her resignation, the respondents have declined the same and on the contrary, initiated a departmental proceeding against her out of vengeance. Full stop. Hence, this writ petition. Issue notice of motion returnable on 16th of May 2025. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondents by registered post with AD within 3 days from today. Heard on the prayer of interim relief, the prayer for interim relief will be considered on the returnable date. However, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, as an ad interim measure, it is hereby provided that no coercive action shall be initiated against the petitioner till the returnable date.
Very grateful, man.
Item 18.
Lordship, due to certain difficulties, my senior is not available to Lordship.
Passed over for the day.
Adjournment for the day.
Sorry?
Adjournment for the day.
That's what I'm saying.
Because here in this case, Lordship, SC, Handloom Textile and the name is not shown, Lordship.
On the request of Petitioners Council, this matter stands passed over for the day. List again by showing the name of Leonard SC Handloom and Textile Department in the court list.
Hello.
Subna copy.
Item 19.
Yes.
May I please, your lordship? One of the petitioner is a class 1 ACS officer, and in the last 1 year, he got transferred for 4 times. And my lord, you may kindly see Annexer C, page number 30.
Yes.
He is also a stroke patient, my lord. Annexer C, page number 30, my lord. So, point number 2, in the interest of public service, Utpal Bora, District Development Commissioner, Lakshmipur is transferred and posted as DDC, Dibrugarh. That is on 14th of March, 2024. Then again on 16th of March, next page, that is page 31. Again on 16th of March, he was transferred from earlier in partial modification of this department's earlier notification and in the interest of public service.
to Utpal Bora, District Development Commissioner, Lakhimpur is transferred and posted as Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam Public Health Engineering Department. Then again, on page 32, Annexure E, that is on 18th of February 2025, as from Joint Secretary, Public Health Engineering Department, he is again transferred and posted as Chief Executive Officer, Jilla Parishad, Lakhimpur. Then again, on page 33, that is on Annexure F, that is on 25th of March, he is again transferred from the post of Chief Executive Officer, Jilla Parishad, Lakhimpur, as Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, Administrative Reforms and Training, Pension and Public Grievances Department. Under the petitioner is a stroke patient and he has been all along, he's been since 2020. And he's all along, he's treated for the strokes related post-spasticity thing. And
So where is he posted at present?
presently he is posted in Lakhimpur.
So far, the election, Panchayat election is declared. He belongs to Lakhimpur. So officers cannot be in the hometown. Perhaps, Malad, that is the reason. I will obtain instruction. Yes, he was.
Monday, you tell
Yes,
us.
Monday, Malad.
We'll have it
In the
on-
interim, my lord.
No, no, no. No, because the election is declared.
No, otherwise it's a case of frequent transfer.
Yes, yes, Malad.
But if it is that due to Panchayat election, he cannot be in
Yeah,
Lakhimpur,
he belongs to Lakhimpur.
then it can't be helped.
That reason has not been cited. my
That's why we want them to tell.
That's why, Malad.
Yes. Let us see if that is, but oral will not do. You have to get us a written
Yes,
instruction.
yes, yes.
Mr.
Perhaps
B.
this-
Chaudhary,
this is
Learned
the
Counsel.
reason, Malad. This is the reason.
No,
Malad.
let us see. Give us the record. And Mr.
My
B.
lord, he will not be able to join,
Sorry?
he will not be able to join there in, there is on this one. He can, his medical update, my lord.
No, he is
Even on
transferred to
18th
Guwahati, better place.
February,
Lakhimpur to Dibrugarh, what is the
Lakhimpur to
problem?
Guwahati, he is a better place for treatment.
was sent from Guwahati to Lakhimpur again from.
He doesn't want to come to Guwahati. Huh?
My lord, he is very much weak, my lord. We can stroke related diseases are going on.
No, but he cannot stay
But you have to take care of all these things.
because perhaps this is declaration of the Panchayat election.
Is he from Lakhimpur?
He Lakhimpur, he belongs to Lakhimpur. No,
Presently, he is in Lakhimpur.
his hometown cannot be Malad.
Hometown is Lakhimpur.
Lakhimpur.
Then what to do, Mr.
Whom
And he transferred to
he was
Guwahati.
transferred to, he was transferred to Lakhimpur, my lord. As per government order, he was transferred to Lakhimpur on the 18th of February. And on the same day, on
Please understand, he's saying during Panchayat election, no officer
Understood,
can,
madam.
that's the point.
But he said, I agree
Let
with
us,
that.
let him get the instruction.
Oh, I don't know the instruction.
Till
Monday,
then, my lord, interim order. is there.
till Monday status quo.
Monday.
Yes, heard Mr. B. Chaudhary and counsel for the petitioner perused the amendments made in the writ petition. The transfer order dated 25/3/2025, by means of which the writ petitioner has been transferred from Lakhimpur and posted at Guwahati in the administrative reforms and training from a pension and public grievance department has been assailed in this writ petition on the ground of frequent transfer. Mr. Chaudhary further submits that the petitioner is a patient of cerebral stroke and therefore he is unable to bear with such frequent orders of transfer. Mr. T.C. Chutia, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, appearing for the state praise for time till 7/4/2000, 8/4, let's make it 8/4.
My lord,
8/4,
play
2000.
8/4, my lord.
Huh?
8/4, Tuesday.
8/4.
840.
2025 to obtain written instruction as to the reason for the frequent transfer of the petitioner. Till the next date, fixed status quo as regards the posting of the petitioner be maintained. A copy of this order be furnished to Mr. Chutia during the course of the day.
Obvious.
Supplementary is on motion item 56.
Maybe. Earlier I filed Millard, or it was withdrawn with Liberty Millard. Letter is same. And then the post is Millard, Anganwadi helper. I Millard is within the center area. I am unqualified Millard, 9 pass and up to Millard ago. And the respondent number 6, when appointed, he is outside of Millard. He has no any relation with the center Millard. And some of his relation are working as worker Millard, so she has been Millard investigated. And now Millard, she has been selected and appointed Millard. Kindly see Millard his appointment letter, your lordship, page 29. But she has not been able to join public allegation Millard and public complaint till date Millard. And I am within the central area, my lord. And she is also another thing, my lord, she is a regular student of another higher secondary school.
So that's respondent number 6 has already been appointed.
Appointed but not joined, not allowed by public.
Join will not say anything.
Yes.
Her appointment has to be set aside.
My lord,
Then we'll issue notice.
my lord.
Take down heard Mr. Rashid Larik counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. By filing this petition, the selection and appointment of respondent number 6 in the post of respondent number 6 as helper in the Badang Donga Tiniali Anganwadi Center has been called into question on the ground that the said respondent was ineligible to participate in the selection process. Issue notice returnable in 6 weeks. Mr. A. Chakravarti, Lanis Government Advocate Assam, appears and accepts notice for respondent numbers
1 to 5, Lordship.
1 to 5. And what about you?
I am paying for respondent number 9, my lord, Board of Secondary Reviews.
And Mr. D.K. Roy, Learned Counsel for respondent number 9, that such service or notice upon respondent numbers 1 to 5 and 9 is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition be furnished to the Learned Departmental Council so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Petitioner to take steps for service or notice upon the remaining respondents by registered post with AD.
My primary in the meantime, that order may not be election appointment.
Now, how do you stand to gain? Convince us. Supposing she is not allowed to join, how do you stand to gain?
And answer, I am also not appointed. So
Huh?
I am also not appointed.
So you will get appointment. If she is not allowed to join, that means you will be joined.
No, I am not appointed yet.
All right.
Complex.
That is the case.
Plus.
Yes, 61 is the imping order, Malab. Alexa 8, Roman 8, Malab.
Page 61.
Malab.
Yes.
By this order, Malab, Secretary has replaced the earlier incumbent and the respondent number 4 was appointed as a chief engineer, PHC, water.
Yes. What is the criteria of promotion?
No, seniority.
Who
Seniority,
is
seniority.
senior?
He is senior, but he is not in the feeder post. He is already holding a post which is equivalent to the post of chief engineer. His case is that is an ex-cadre post. But as the determiner of the cadre, we are saying that we are treating it as an encadred post. In fact, that post which is presently serving in chief engineer sanitation, that is also the feeder post for the post of secretary whenever the selection process starts. We are not treating it as an ex-cadre post. That is his case. We are treating it as an encadred post for all purposes. And now, your lordship, the position is that.
No, why, is there any documentary, any rules, regulation, anything to show that it's a encadred post?
The rules do not definitely say that, your lordship. That position, the rules say there is one post of chief engineer. But this post where he is presently serving, though it was created by a notification, the practice which has been followed is that it has been treated to be at par with the post of chief engineer water, which is the post which is claiming.
It is the same pay scale.
Same pay scale, same pay scale. Financially, there is no disparity. And in fact, I think the present secretary who's holding the post, he was earlier chief engineer sanitation. He was promoted from that post. So there is no, regarding promotional avenues also, there is no difference. And we'll have to, because as the determiner of the cadre, we are saying that we are treating it as an encadred post. Though the rules, it has not been added to the rules.
Or to one wrong information from Present secretary
So
holding
today,
post
are
is
you-
not went from
Yes,
the
yes, a minute.
sanitation, went from the water, civil engineer water.
Are you a chief engineer or an additional chief engineer today? according-
It is initially the post was
Please
additional civil
answer the
engineer.
question,
It is not a cadre post, Mal.
then we'll issue notice and hear.
Oh,
You are
one
answering
one of the matter, Mal. Since yellow is already gone through it, Mal, on page 37, there is a order, but this issue for yellow is earlier, Mal.
Hmm.
While issue notice of motion, Mal, considering our Mal, yellow reflects that no junior person to the petitioner should be placed. There is a prayer that is reflected there, and while
Where junior, where is it?
our prayer is reflected page 37. I just pointed out while issue notice of motion on 26 3 2025, Ulysses kind of page 37. Ulysses recorded our worry such choice senior counsel that fourth paragraph or the writ petition. While inviting the attention of this floor on material on records has submitted an interim order of protection be passed in this case so as to ensure that no other candidate junior to the petitioner to the post of civil engineer water after response of 4 deeds to office. And while recording it, Ulysses was pleased to issue notice of motion and interim prayer was made returnable. My limited prayer for Ulysses in view of success order is a major decision has been taken by the Ulysses. It's disregarding this honorable court's order, that there is a division bench judgment. May I point out the paragraph 15 of this judgment?
So what is the order you are seeking today?
Definitely it's required to be stayed. So in view of the
If
fact
it is
that
stayed, then your client becomes the chief engineer, is it?
no other person junior to him to
No,
place
I'm
as a
saying,
quarter.
today, if the appointment of the respondent here in the post of chief engineer is stayed by this court, then you automatically become the chief engineer, is it?
Automatic without the authority appoint me, I cannot, My
Good
prayer
that you
for
have
losses,
understood.
my prayer for losses, my humble prayer for losses. Your losses are already indicated our prayer in while issue notice of mission other case, that no person junior to me to be placed in the as a civil engineer PhD water. And interim prayer was made returnable.
Submission.
That is a submission,
Yes.
admittedly. But Ulysses, interim prayer was made returnable. The Ulysses season of the matter, the issue before Ulysses. In spite of that fact, they are knowing that they are representing, department is well represented my learned friend, They have passed this order.
No, Mr. Goswami,
It's directly.
please understand this. You have to either say your client is an additional chief engineer, or if he is a chief engineer, then which post will hold? This is the prerogative of the government. Which of the
Definitely,
two
but
stand you will take?
My contention, repeated
Are
contention.
you an additional chief engineer?
It's an ex-cadre post. Additional civil engineer post is, it apparent from the records, my lord.
All right, had Mr. U. Goswami and UK Goswami and a counsel for the writ petitioner. There is the amendments made in the writ petition. The order dated, which page is the order?
This 37 is the earlier law.
Page 37. No, impugn order here.
If you want to pay 61, mal.
The order dated 29/3/2025 by means of which the private respondent herein. The respondent number 4 herein has been temporarily promoted to the post of chief engineer, PhD, has been assigned on the ground that the petitioner being the senior candidate holding the post of chief engineer, none other than him could have been appointed as chief engineer PhD. Full stop. The said submission is premised on the ground that the post of chief engineer water is the only cadre post, and therefore the post of chief engineer, he is holding what post?
He is holding the in the name of civil engineer PhD sanitation, mal.
And therefore And since the chief engineer sanitation is not a cadre post, the interim order amounts to violation of conditional service of the petitioner. Mr. K.P. Pathak, Learned Standing Counsel, PhD Department, Assam, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. Issue notice returnable on 23/4/2025. Since Mr. Pathak has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents.
For respond numbers 2 and 3.
Respond numbers 2 and 3. What about 1?
One government will appear.
Mr. T.C. Chutia, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, Assam, has appeared and accepted notice for respond number 1. And Mr. Pathak for respond numbers 2 and 3. Service of notice upon the respond numbers 1 to 3 is deemed to be complete. In this case, extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the Learned Department Counsel during the course of the day. Petitioner to take steps for service. Notice upon the respond number 4 by registered post with AD within 2 days from today. First of heard on the prayer of interim relief, the said prayer will be considered on the returnable date. The Learned Department to Counsel to place the instructions on record in the form of an affidavit. The registry to list the matter on 23/4/2025 along with WPC number
1216 of 2020.
1216 of 2025.
Well, it is fixed on 9, the other matter, 9 to
Fixed on
April.
9. Then we can't issue notice here.
No, my humble preference, in view of this fact, this, the YOLOS is in session of the matter. The major decision has been, that is my.
You want an order on the interim relief.
All
right, you cut this.
Then one aspect I'd like to bring to your lord's attention. We already joined.
YOLOS is in session.
He has already handed over charge.
That
to
division bench judgment is dear.
Yes, I'm dictating a full length order. If it goes against you, your remedy will be in the appellate court. You are taking that chance. Mr. Goswami, you cannot force the court.
Malok, I am not forcing. I just pointed out.
I just told you that we'll examine the matter, let them come up with the. You cannot get an interim order in these facts. You cannot. How can you get an interim order? You are also chief engineer. He is also chief engineer. The court will direct that, change him to that place and send him there.
In Malok, I just if humble prayer, YOLOS is Malok, this issue for losses has already taken up by
See,
this.
the
honorable
problem
court.
is, we as counsels, you have to appear as officers of the court, not plead like the clients. Your client is banging hard that get me an order from the court to make with the chief minister water. That he can. But legally, what is the ground? I'm asking you. You are a chief engineer, he is a chief engineer. Government will decide who will be in which post. Unless your condition of service is.
Malok, my limited prayer, YOLOS is bear me with 1 million, Malok. I just like to draw your listeners' attention. One associate matter. Malok, this issue for losses today and as well as the earlier revision 1216 has already been Malok decided by this honorable court. And by the judgment I have annexed. That is reported judgment 2011 files JLT page 211, Malok. That is in the last page of the judgments, page 59, that is enclosed. There the issue is totally discussed. It's the sanitation, then it was nomenclature was BNS and the water was P. This says that in view of that, it's an inferior post. Clearly, opinion of the court was that it is an inferior post, and the direction was issued accordingly in the last paragraph. They file in the other case, they file an affidavit. They place a appellate court's order. YOLOS has already gone through that I annexed here. In the appellate court order, there is page 69 of this writ petition. This honorable appellate court, while dealing with the matter, saying that on agreed upon the proposal at the point of that the incumbent, the decision is haven't given, but it is not interfered the order passed by this honorable single judge, madam. So meaning thereby it is not binding precedent, madam, the appellate court's order. In fact, in the appellate court order, madam, in view of the notification, two notifications were issued on 18/11/2011 as well as the 25/11/2011. none of the, that notification, it is saying that post is uncatered now. Meaning thereby it's remain as the ex-cadre post is remain as the ex-cadre post. In fact, in practical purpose, the HOD, head of the department is the chief engineer water. He had the all power and function. He is controlling authority of the all employees of the department. Now, I being the senior, apparently for the annexer one, the
So what
seniority is
my
my.
today?
In view of my limited pay, in view of this, YOLOS is already in session of this matter in another writ petition. While interim prayer was returnable, at that if they knowing the fact well, they passed this order. Definitely disregarding this honorable courts, YOLOS is in session of the issue.
Anything else?
Well,
So you are compelling the court to now pass an order.
definitely also, just I.
Well, now I'll pass it. Hard on the prayer of interim, rest will be same. Urging that in view of the order dated 26/3/2025 passed by this court in WPC number 1216 of 2025, whereby an observation as regards the submission of the petitioner's counsel was recorded, and considering the fact that the petitioner is in session of the matter, the authorities ought not to have issued the order dated 29/3/2025, appointing the respondent number 4 as the chief engineer of PHE, water division, as chief engineer, PHE water. Contending that the writ petitioner is senior to the petitioner, to the respondent number 4, and there is only one post of head of department in PHE. Mr. Goswami has prayed for an interim order suspending the operation of the impugn order dated 29/3/2025. Mr. Pathak, on the other hand, submits that the respondent number 4 has already joined in the post of PHE water, chief engineer PHE water. Moreover, the department has clarified it in uncertain terms that there are 2 posts of chief engineer in the department, and both these posts are feeder cadre to the post of secretary PHE to the government of Assam. Under the circumstances, the plea raised by the petitioner is wholly untenable. First up, I have considered the submissions made at the bar and have gone through the materials and record. It is not in dispute that the writ petitioner is also holding the post of chief engineer sanitation, which is sanitation. Therefore, he was not in the feeder cadre for appointment of chief engineer in the present process. First up, whether the petitioner or the new incumbent is to be appointed as chief engineer water is the prerogative of the government, and the writ court cannot interfere in such matters unless a crystal clear case of violation of conditions of service or personal right of the writ petitioner is made out. Full stop. In the present case, save and except suggesting that the post of chief engineer PHE water is a more lucrative post having better prestige attached to it, no other material has been placed before the court to interfere with the impugn order of promotion dated 29/3/2025. In view of the above, the prayer for interim order stands rejected. Along with so and so on 23.
Hello.
Time being, question matter, I think so.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, what is this?
My lord, matter pertains to reinstatement in service. He has been suspended on 1/10/2023. And I believe.
Yes, Mr. Bora, where is Mr. D. Bora? Yes, Mr.
We have filed an affidavit here, my lord.
You have filed?
Affidavit there.
You have received copy?
I have received the copy, but I have lodged in my contention, there is no review, no charge sheet. So lordship petitioner is.
No, we'll have the affidavit then. When did you file the affidavit?
It is filed on, my lord. 28 March 2025.
Acha, we'll have it along with the affidavit. You want to file rejoinder, you file rejoinder in the meantime. All right, heard Ms. T. Shom, learned counsel for the writ petition. Also heard Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, who submits that affidavit on behalf of the respondent number
4.
4 has been filed on 28/3/2025. However, the said affidavit is not on record. In view of the above, register to list this matter again for motion in the next week by tagging the affidavit of the respondent number 4 with the record of this case. The petitioner may file rejoinder in the meantime, if so advised.
Lodged. And it be on 10th or 11th, any day.
10th.
I publish lordship. For admission, I don't raise it.
May please your lordship. In view of this communication, my lord, the petition it became infractious, my lord. The petition, since the petition has already received that amount, my lord, area salary, my lord. So
Mr. L.C. Das, learned senior counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, the petitioner has already received the arrear salary, and therefore the writ petition has become infractious. Mr.
A.K. Ghosh on behalf of Mr. K2 for respondent number 1.
Mr. A.K. Ghosh, learned counsel for the respondent number 1, and Mr. D. Bhattacharjee, learned counsel appearing for the
Respondent 3.
Office of AG Assam, that is respondent number 3, are present. Taking note of this admission of petitioner's counsel, this writ petition stands closed as infractions.
Please, my lord, the matter has become infructuous because the petitioner has already received his certificate of caste. Sir, caste certificate has been issued to him.
Mr. Your name, please?
And Gogoi.
Mr. N. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing in this case on behalf of Mr. M. Sarania, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, the petitioner has already received the caste certificate and therefore the writ petition has become infractious. Mr.
Respondent number 4 also. This is
Yeah.
for respondent number 4 also.
Mr. A. Chakraborty, learned G. Assam is present for the state, and Mr. S.N. Bora, learned
H.S.
counsel,
Bora on behalf of P. Hazarika for respondent number 4.
and Mr. P. Hazarika for respondent number 4. In view of the above, writ petition stands closed as infractious.
Oblige your lordship.
Maybe 3.
Only thing remains, lordship, as per last order dated 21/8/2025, this court expecting that lordship petitioner was not given the benefit till date.
My lord, the necessary steps were taken by the department, my lord, and ultimately, my lord, the office of the AD has asked the department to get concurrence from the finance department. So the last paragraph, it is there, my lord, in the second page, my lord. However, the third paragraph, my lord. However, AD in his letter to Principal RDC, Bhait number so-and-so has stated, the office is not in a position to issue payslip for retrospective promotion for the period from January 2006 to November 2012 in respect of Dr. Bhagatos Kumar Roy, as necessary approval of finance department has not been received till date. So now, my lord, our department has moved to the finance department for concurrence, my lord, which is awaited, my lord. Concurrence.
Lordship will fix this procedure after 15 days, lordship. In the meantime, lordship, they comply the order.
All right, heard Mr. S.K. Goswami, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. D.P. Vora, learned standing counsel, Health Department as well, who submits that request for concurrence of the finance department so as to release the arrear salary of the petitioner has been made and the decision is awaited. As such, Mr. Bora seeks posting of this matter again after 4 weeks so as to enable him to obtain updated instruction. Mr. B. Dekar,
I'm for respondent number 4, my lord.
Direct Counsel is present for the respondent number 4. On the request of Mr. D.P. Bora, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks.
Obliged.
My name is again not shown in the cause list manner, but somehow I didn't miss. This matter relates to the grant of family pension to the wife who has already changed her religion. And we have given a rejoined reply to the affidavit filed by the government, my lord, filed by respondent number.
So in this case, Lordship, I am for the respondent 4, Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, kindly have a look, page number 50, Lordship. We have already released the
Yes, they-
deep engagement gratuity to the deceased wife, Lordship.
that is the crux of the matter, my lord.
And Lordship-
Without concentrating on the petitioner's husband's application, he already applied and said, informed the authorities
No,
that he has already married the present petition. She is, that way she's the second wife, but the first wife has already changed her into Islam and those things happen.
No,
In between those things
what is
happen-
this, the deceased husband?
Yes.
Lordship, deceased husband was an employee of the Assam State Agriculture Marketing Board, grateful employee. But at that, as per nomination, we already released the
That-
amount to the wife of the deceased employee, Lordship.
That is the first wife.
We don't know who is the first.
No, you released it to whom? The petitioner and the other wife?
Other this Sumi Soikia.
So she.
As per nomination is page 44. But see, this is the original, Lordship. Page 44, Lordship. 45. I have a finance below particulars of the members of my family who would be eligible to receive widow children pension. Sumi Soikia. And
So you have already released to Sumi
already
Sek.
released, Lordship. Page Lordship 50. The release order. On 18 September 2018. Sanction is hereby accorded an amount of rupees 1 lakh so and so for making payment. Sumi Soikia, wife of late Pradeep Soikia, grateful employee, Long-Card Regulated Market Committee, on account of payment of leave encashment on his death on 5/1/2018. And page 51 also, Lordship. The
So
gratuity.
Sumi Saikia is not a party here.
No, Lordship.
Not really a part. So my crux of the matter, my lord, the deceased husband, while his lifetime, he already informed the authorities that his wife, that Sumi Seka, who got the pension, he has already left him. He has already left him.
But
in 2011.
these things cannot be considered. You have to make her a party here.
Yeah.
Nothing can be done.
These are the facts actually.
No, but these
So I
may be
just-
the facts, but you
yes.
can't make allegation against Sumi Saikia without making her a party.
I
And
was
they
saying,
say they have already released it
Already
in her
released.
favor.
that is the
And we have not received any.
Main problem. You have to make her a party. How much time you want to do it?
That's what we'll want at least 15 days, 20 days after Bihu. But my lord, they have to be cautious that they could have considered her prayer also. Immediately after 2 months, death is in January, and she explained this, second wife explained this to the authorities. So she has been looking after him. He was abandoned. This was abandoned by the first wife who claims now are changing the religion. So that is the main crux of
No,
the
but
matter.
that may be the
Anyway,
main,
we have
but-
to make a party, I
Yes.
guess.
On the request of Ms. Sinal and
But
counsel
that
for
will
the-
be another fight, my lord, again civil procedure and that, my lord, that is the main thing is, he's already married, happily gone, 2011. And he survived with this wife from 2013, legally married, Hindu rights.
No, no,
So
these are
everything-
very difficult facts, but
the
then.
very
what to do?
difficult fact, Your Honor, my lord. So what exactly we should do? We will go to the other side of the field, when we will go to the other side of the whole matter. We'll have to be pending in the civil court again. they will take the whole.
So what do you want the court to do now?
I don't know, Your Honor, just give a good order where plausible
Why
order.
don't you
which-
dictate the order?
No,
Then
that is-
what is the order you want?
A plausible order which
Mm.
will make them answerable.
How? I am not able to understand what order you can get
My
here.
lord saying.
Can you
that
help us?
The respondent will be answerable, that why didn't they consider this letter?
Mm.
The letter or the fact stated by the wife. She's not the second wife. The first wife had already abandoned him. That is of 2010-11, not now. So this fact they could have. Before his death, he already told the authorities. Why the respondent overtook that fact? That is the main fact.
So that is the thing you want. You don't want the money. You want to know
Money-
why they.
Why? Money also, obviously, where money will come, but.
Money, how will it come? Money is already with the other lady.
That's what, my lord.
She's not a
strict order
party.
from this court, my lord, what we feel, Your Honor. Yeah, my lord, that will be, I think, very helpful, because again, going to a title, so that will make, just prolong the matter, whole matter again. Because the
What is
authorities,
that you want from the court? Can you be little clear?
my lord, a strict order.
You
that
want the
will-
court to go by as per law or
As per law, obviously.
illegally?
I know why.
Then
But a strict order showing the respondent could have not been so careless and say, could have considered.
be careful. We'll close it by telling them to be careful. Yes?
And okay, respondent can be made a party, this. Which
Right, on the prayer of so this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. So
My name
to
will be
include the
Your Honor.
first wife of the
My-
deceased
my
employee
name
as
will be
person.
shown, my lord.
Yes,
I am the name.
by reflecting the name of Ms. Singer and a counsel for the petitioner and the cause list.
Obliged.
Mr. C. Burwal and a counsel is present for respond number 3. Mr. N. Gogoi for respond number 4. And who is for 1 and 2? None appears for respond numbers 1 and 2. All right, yes.
Can this matter be taken up immediately after vacation on a hearing date?
Lordships. Already rule is issued, Lordships. Rule issued on 18 to 2020, Lordships. After
Mr. R.
petition
Sharma
for
and
hearing,
counsel is
Lordships.
present for the petitioner. Mr. D. Upamanyu, and Standing Counsel Health Department, Assam, prays for posting of this matter again in the second week of May 2025. Prayer allowed, list accordingly.
Second 26.
What is her name, that lady? BC. None appears to the petitioner on call. What is the matter? Is it infectious? Okay, Mr. A. Chakravarti, Leonard G. Assam is present since the petitioner's counsel is absent to this matter stands past of 4 weeks.
Second 27.
May please your lordship. I was working as a ASA, but the respondent authority illegally passed the termination order from my service without giving any opportunity, without holding any inquiry and giving opportunity to me.
Where is the order of termination?
Page number, lordship, 21.
Yes.
The vacation and get the
Uh-huh.
immediately after vacation, lordship, I have the instruction.
You have not even filed affidavit. And you are terminating somebody's service.
Even after passing the said order, they have not furnished the said order immediately.
All right, I had Mr. S. Burman, and counsel for the petitioner, also had Mr. D. Upamanyu, and Standing Counsel Health Department, Assam, who prays for and is granted 4 weeks further time as last opportunity to file affidavit. It is made clear that if no affidavit is filed within 4 weeks by the department, the writ petition will be taken up for final disposal on the basis of materials available on record. Accordingly, let this matter be listed again in the third week of May 2025.
Item 28.
The matter of termination from service matter. The pleading has already been completed. So, my lord, the matter of 2020, the lordship may admit the matter and fix it for final hearing.
All right, when do you want it?
After vacation, my lord, indeed.
Had Mr. Asner, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, also had Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state. It is submitted at the bar that the writ petition is ready as regards pleadings. Full stop. This matter pertains to an order of termination from service. Therefore, perusal of the records would be necessary. As such, admit the writ petition. Since the parties are already represented, no further notice is required to be sent in this case. Office to list the matter again on 15th of May 2025 as a fixed item for final hearing.
Item 29.
My lordship, yes. Why not the, in the department, yes, also in the petitioner? Petitioner was dismissed, my lord, in departmental proceeding. He was a bank official, he was a manager. And the allegation against him was that allegation against him that misconduct in regard to the disbursement of the loan, my lord. And the lordship will see that initially he was dismissed. Later, the dismissal order was changed, converted to compulsory retirement, my lord. Yes. That is, my lord, the exhibit.
Initially, it was dismissal.
Dismissal.
Then changed into compulsory retirement.
Compulsory, one appeal, departmental appeal. There, my lord, now he is no longer in the service. He attended the age of superannuation. He attended the age of superannuation 21st/9/2021.
So if he was in service, he would have, in any case, retired by now.
Yes, by now.
Okay.
So,
My lord, if I may just interrupt my learned friend, for the proper disposal of this case, my lord, the original inquiry record, including the management exhibits, would perhaps be necessary, my lord, because this matter would require a proper, lordships would have to go into the validity of the inquiry itself.
That's right, but why are you not in the court?
My lord, I have suffered a fracture in my foot, my lord. My mobility is restricted. I will, lordship may take it up after Bihu, my lord. I will be there physically. I will bring the record also. Any date after Bihu.
All right. I had Mr. Upadhyay and counsel for the petitioner. The matter pertains to an order of dismissal from service, which was modified in a departmental appeal to be an order of compulsory retirement. Full stop. Mr. Upadhyay submits that the pleadings are complete and therefore the matter be taken up for final disposal. Mr. A. Ganguly, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 1, has prayed for posting this matter again after Bihu holidays so as to enable him to produce the records. In view of the above, office to admit this writ petition. Since the parties are already represented, no further notice is required to be sent. Office to list this matter again in the third week of May 2025 on a non-miscellaneous day for hearing. The learned counsel for the respondent to produce the records on the next date fixed.
Item 30.
Yeah, please, Lord. Here, my lord, respondent 5 was Anganwadi worker up to Tamil Anganwadi center, my lord. Therefore, based on public complaint and for her illegal activities, she resigned from the said post, my lord. Post was fallen vacant. Advertisement was issued, my lord. There was a petitioner as well as other file application for the said post, my lord. Interview was held, my lord. The private respondent 5 also applied for the said post again, my lord. Therefore, respondent authority appointed her in the said post. So against that, my lord, I have filed a detailed representation.
Who is for the private respondent number 5? You file your affidavit. Then we'll go ahead and dispose of the matter, accept his submission. Huh? No affidavit from the, that means we'll allow the writ petition.
he obtained the instruction. The last. The last.
Art Mr. B. Raman, learned counsel for the petitioner on the request of Mr. A. Chakraborty, learned G. Assam appearing for the respondent numbers 1 to 4 and Mr. A. K. Datta, learned counsel representing the respondent number 5. 2 weeks further time as last chance is given to the respondents to file affidavit. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
File.
Item 31.
What is this?
31. Item 31.
31, anybody is appearing?
I pray for adjournment for a day, my lord.
Ms. So-and-so and counsel for the petitioner seeks posting of this matter again after the Bihu vacation.
Item 30.
They are allowed this. You go, Pamela.
I'm appearing for the keyboard.
Ah,
For the initial order, they were directed to deposit some amount.
That has been done wrongly.
Deposited.
Hmm.
Now what's the final disposal? Because he was working in that keyboard.
what is the matter about?
My lord, I have submitted a resignation, my lord, because my promotion was, they have not accepted the resignation. They said that some proceeding is there. But what happened, my lord, I said 2020. Nothing has been filed by them, my lord.
You file affidavit.
File of instruction that may be taken up next Tuesday.
No, but he wants to go. Why you are not accepting his resignation?
If, then,
This is harassment to people.
so he was directed to deposit some amount.
That has been done, my lord.
That has been deposited.
Then,
Then thereafter, maybe taken on Tuesday.
yes, and we want concrete answers.
Yes, Lord.
Otherwise,
Yes.
strict action will be taken. You can't harass people like this. If he wants to resign, let him go. You will not allow him to work in peace. You will not allow him to resign. What is this?
And maybe taken on Tuesday.
All right, on the request of so-and-so, Mr. James Savill, senior counsel, as stated by so-and-so is present for the petitioner. On the request of Mr. S. C. Kyle, and learned counsel for the respondents, this matter is directed to be listed again on 8/4/2025 as a fixed item. What is this matter?
Claiming regularization.
Okay, then we'll just give him another chance. None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. S. Datta, and standing counsel PNRD Assam, PNRD Department Assam is present. Since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks.
Item 36.
My lord, here affidavit has been filed by the senior counsel. And my clerk has received and he has misplaced it. So my prayer is that, my lord, can it be on 6th for disposal, 6th of May?
I can furnish you a copy.
On the request of Mr. S. Nath, learned counsel for the petitioner made with the consent of Mr. S. Datta, learned senior counsel appearing for the respondents, this writ petition is directed to be listed again on 6th of May 2025 as a fixed item.
Obliged.
37 and 38.
This is a matter pertaining suspension, continuance of suspension without a review. On 29/1/2025, Lordship passed an order to file return, otherwise interim order would be considered, and fix it on 19/2. On 19/2 also no return was filed. Today also no return is filed, Lordship.
Where is the order of suspension?
Lordship, page 19. Now, Lordship, after Lordship passes an order on 29/1, on 31/1, they dispatch an order of reviewing suspension after 8 months, Lord. Now, and antedating the same on 25/10. Now, item number 38, I file challenging the review. Order of suspension is at page 19.
21 Lord. Yeah, 19.
All right, I heard Mr. BP Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. None has appeared for the bank when the matter is called up. Mr. BK Sen, who had on earlier two occasions represented the Punjab and National Bank, is absent today. His name is not shown. SCPNB is not enough. Name has to be shown. In view of the above, office to list this matter again in the next week by showing the name of Mr. BK Sen, learned SCPNB in the cause list.
Item 39.
These matters, huh? 37, 38.
Met your lordship, man.
Yes.
But this matter is the only point is by the so-called notice was issued after the 90 days of matter, second extension, right? And your lordship will find, my lord, suspension is, your lord kindly see page 22, my lord. Page 22. It is 18/6/24, my lord. Whereas an intimation has been received from Sri so-and-so, Sri Shomana Bhattacharya, Senior District Administrative Assistant, District Kachak so-and-so in connection. Whereas no further communication has been received from any corner till date regarding release of so-and-so. Therefore, in view of the above, as per sub rules 2 of 6 of service rules, so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so is deemed to have been placed under suspension with effect from the date of his arrest, that is 12/6/24. Pending departmental proceedings. So 12/6/26, my lord, that means 90 days expires on 12/9/24. So-called notice was issued on 19/9/24. And review petition also, my lord, that was extension was made 13/12. 13/12. They have filed an affidavit, my lord, that they have taken a plea that we have not communicated about our release, my lord. That is, the law does not contemplate that, my lord. Law says from the date of suspension, your lordship, my lord, possessional cases, your lordship's own observation. So basically, my lord, either Ajay Chaudhary case, your lordship judgment, and other, even the 6/2, it also says from the date of detention, not from the date of release or from the date is not there, my lord. So in that case, my lord, I think, my lord, that your lordship, paragraph 13, my lord, your lordship, Ajay Sonwal case.
That's the not the tax knowledge. Or he communicated for the release of the bail from a 21 like.
No, not question.
So just a minute, what is the issue here then? Today, what is the issue?
Issue is matter one because last 2 days it come. Last time they have made a plea matter in the affidavit saying that for the release we have not communicated within 90 days. So from the date of release, according to them, my lord, from the date of release, my lord, it is 90 days. Yes. But none of the judgment, none of the, my lord, that provision of the law, my lord, it says about the from the date of release. In all the Ajay Chaudhary's case says, but from the date of suspension. From the date of suspension, not from the date of release of the order. Even deemed suspension, your lordship would also say about deemed suspension.
Which paragraph?
And your paragraph 13, my lord. Deemed suspension also, your lordship has mentioned in that here about deemed suspension also. And order especially says that it is from 12/6. Suspension with effect from 12/6. And by we have found an additional affidavit saying, madam, we have communicated on 22nd August 24. Even from that date also 90 days over, my.
So here the petitioner was placed under suspension when?
Yes, it effect from 12/6
Oh, no, what is the order date of suspension?
Yes, date of suspension, the same, my lord, page 22, 18. Page 22. Page the honor. Yes. Page 22.
And it was reviewed when?
13/12/24, page 31. And by additional affidavit, we have communicated by the page 50 on, yes, 22/8/24.
So his suspension order has been extended until further orders, is it? Until further order, is it, Mr.? How can it be done until further orders?
Consequently, our affidavit was not clearly present. Our affidavit running page 34. Compared to police statement, departmental proceeding against senior assistant has already been initiated by the respondent by appointing inquiry officer, presiding officer on 18/6/2024. Departmental proceeding has been started. As per the departmental proceeding, so forth notice was issued along with the statement allegation were issued to the petitioner on 19/9/2024. Thereafter,
What is the stage of the departmental proceeding?
that is not mentioned in the affidavit.
No, why don't you obtain instruction then?
Yes, sir. Because he is released from the bail matter on 21/9/2024. Therefore, within 30 days, 13/12/2024.
No, will you get up in written instruction, we'll have it on when 9th or 10th, whichever date you want. And then we'll pass an order here.
Yes.
Two things, what is the last date of last review of the order of suspension? And what is the present status of the department?
So the first part is on record, my lord.
Yes.
First part is on record. They have, my lord, reviewed it on 13/12/24.
So after 13/12, was there any review or not? Let's get a confirmation on that.
Whether that is relevant or not, my lord. Your lordship is kindly say, my lord, what I am on, my lord. Whether from the date of suspension or from the date of communication. That is what is their case, my lord.
Right. Let us get this instruction.
Only short date, my lord. Short date.
Short date, how much you tell me? You will need about a week's time to get the instruction. We'll have it on next Thursday. Right, had Mr. H.R. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. H. M. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also had Mr. T.C. Chipia, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, who since posting of this matter again on 10/4/2025, so as to obtain written instruction and appraise this court as to the status of the departmental proceeding initiated against the petitioner, and also as to whether any further review of the order of suspension was carried out after 13/12/2024.
13/12. 13/12.
13/12, is it?
Yeah.
Question page 31.
12/2024.
13/12.
Copy of this order be furnished to Mr.
It is already there. Oh, this one. Obliged to.
Learned Additional Senior Government. Yes.
Supplementary list for admission, item 59.
May please your lordship. Lordship will kindly peruse your lordship's order dated 17/3/25, second para and the last para of that order.
So you wait for the other judgment. Let me deliver the judgment in the other matter. Then
Yes, my lord, here, my lord, violation of Ajay Chaudhary. That was, anyway, I can wait.
and have they filed affidavit?
No, but that's why, my lord, the last para of your lordship order. 17/3/25, last para, lordship will kindly pay it. Some meaning has to be given, my lord, your judicial order.
All right, what is the case here?
My lord, the petitioner was suspended on 21/7/2023.
21/7.
2023.
Yes.
Annexure 1, page 20 to the writ petition.
Page 20.
Yes, 20. And
Yes.
memorandum of charge was issued on 7/8/2023. And your lordship knows, as per para 21 of Ajay Chaudhary, even if charges are served, then also a written order extending the suspension has to be done. No review, no extension, till date I am under suspension. And inquiry officer held some hearing, nothing communicated thereafter.
Yes, who is appearing?
Initially, Mr. J.K. Goswami appeared, then my lord Ardhar appeared. Today, I don't know. And it was on the request of Mr. Ardhar. Time was granted, notice was issued. And that observation has
Take down, heard Mr. J. Patwari, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. J. Henry, learned standing counsel, Revenue Department, Assam for respondent number 1. Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, has appeared on behalf of the respondent numbers 2 and 3. The writ petitioner is aggrieved due to the order of suspension dated 21/7/2023, which has not been reviewed, which according to the writ petitioner has not been reviewed.
Not extended.
Nor extended by the competent authorities till today. Full stop. The facts of the case in a nutshell are that the petitioner, while working as a land record assistant in the office of Circle Officer, Samaria Revenue Circle in the district of Kamrup, was placed under suspension while order dated 21/7/2023 by invoking powers under Rule 6(2) of the Assam Service Discipline and Appeal (Clause) Rules 1964. The order of suspension was issued in the wake of the arrest of the petitioner in connection with SEB PS case number 50/2023 made on 6/3/2023. 6/7/2023 and his detention in police custody exceeding 48 hours. Full stop. Thereafter, a departmental proceeding has been initiated against the petitioner by serving charge memo dated 7/8/2023. Full stop. However, the grievance of the petitioner is that despite the lapse of more than 1 year and it's
9 months.
9 months till date, neither any progress has been made in the departmental proceeding, nor have the authorities reviewed and extended the order of suspension. First step. By referring to the observations made in para 21 in the case of Ajay Chaudhary versus DD book
2015 7 SCC 291
by the Supreme Court, as well as the decision of this court in the case of Ajit Sanwal, and you have it?
Yes, my lord.
Ajit Sanwal also.
Your lordship division bench.
DV. Mr. Patwari submits that in the absence of review of the order of suspension within 90 days from the issuance of same, the order would lapse by operation of law, and therefore The order dated 21/7/2023 deserves to be set aside by this court and the petitioner liable to be reinstated in service. Full stop. Mr. J. Handy, the respondents have not filed any affidavit despite repeated opportunities granted.
National government, I think that he was second time to Malaga file an affidavit. Located in the order city district.
Yes. Granted to them. Full stop. By order dated 17/3/2025, passed by this court, it was also made clear that if no affidavit is filed before the next date, the writ petition will be taken up for disposal on the basis of materials available on record. Full stop. What is your submission?
As per the new rule, the service rule, the director is the department proceeding has been initiated by for the director.
No, we are not interfering with the departmental
No,
proceeding.
they did not make the party of the director of land records.
Mr. Hendrick as well as Mr. Chakia could not address the court on the contentious issues raised in the writ petition and have sought to shut out the petitioner's case by taking the plea of non-gender of Director of Land Records as necessary party in this writ petition. Be that as it may, the law as regards the requirement, you have not bought the judgments, right?
My lord, already I bought my lord.
Where is it? Here. The law in this subject is well settled after the decision of the Supreme
Para
Court in the
21.
case of Ajay Chaudhary. In paragraph 21 of the same decision, the following observations had been made, which are reproduced here and below. Quote para 21. Next para. By following the decision of Ajay Chaudhary, this court has also held in the case of Ajit Sanwal versus Supra in para 13 as follows, which is reproduced hereunder. Full stop. From the above decisions of the Honorable Supreme Court as well as the division bench of this court, it is thus crystal clear that in the absence of review and extension of the order of suspension on the expiry of, before the expiry of 90 days from the date of issuance of the same, the order would lapse, the order of suspension would automatically lapse by operation of law. This appears to be the case in hand. First up, in the absence of any review and or extension of the order of suspension dated 21/7/2023, the said order has lapsed on the expiry of 90 days from the date of issuance of the same. A declaration to that effect is hereby made by this court. Consequently, the respondents would now be duty bound to reinstate the petitioner in service. They said exercise be carried out within 2 weeks from today. The departmental proceeding pending against the petitioner shall, however, continue in accordance with law, and no interference in that regard is called for in this matter.
Lordship, may I submit one thing, Lordship? If the review and other thing has been done, that as the non-legislative party of the director of that land records, because we could not be brought this any instruction regarding that.
Suspension by DC Kamrup.
Earlier it was DC. Now that as per new the circular the director of land records.
No, then that should have been said earlier, no? Today it was fixed for that. See, these tactics are not going to help. Now people are asking for answers. They suspect the court's motive when the matters are. We can't help it. Now things have hottened up. We are also answerable. We are also accountable, and we have to pass orders. We cannot just keep rolling matters. That's what you have to understand. Yes.
Court also not contested for long. Lordship, I closed this. Otherwise also laws have.
Mr. BP Bora, counsel for the petition applicant submits that he is not in contact with his client since long and therefore the IAB closed. Mr. Dr. Lanet. Standing counsel for Revenue Department is present and does not have any objection to the said prayer. In view of the above, these highest terms disposed of is not present. What about writ petition?
Repetition may keep for 1 week.
Lordship, repetition also becoming possible because in the year 2018, he was 61 years. Now it is, as per the new notification, the retirement is 65 years.
List the writ petition again after the being holidays for orders. You opening instruction, you will close it.
My lord, on the joint prayer, my lord, this matter may be fixed after 3 weeks, my lord.
On the joint prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner as well as the respondents, these matters are directed to be listed again in the second week of May 2025 as fixed items.
Hello.
Item 48.
My lord, since respondent are 1 to 4, my lord, retire, my lord, new incumbent, my lord, applies and starts copying, my lord. So, my lord, a time may be granted.
On the prayer of Mr. S. Chauhan, learned counsel for the petitioner, 3 weeks time is granted for filing application for implement of new incumbents in the office of in the office of those persons who are responsible for implementation of the courts of law. List accordingly.
Amended
Yes.
clause list to
Yes,
amended clause title. Sorry.
yes, what is to be done? Have you submitted amended cost title?
Submitted.
Right. So who are notice has to be issued now, is it?
Respondent number 2, lordship.
Respond number? Respond number?
2.
But Mr. A.H. Alamgir, learned counsel for the petitioner who submitted the amended cost title has already been submitted in this case. In view of the above, issue notice on respond number 2, returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the said respondent by registered post with ID.
Lordship, in this matter, I am praying for some time, Lordship.
Short take maybe.
All right, Miss
You Apangla.
Apangla, learned counsel is present for the petitioner on the request of Mr. Haran Das. Learned counsel appearing for the respond numbers,
Respondents, all respondents.
appearing for the respondents. This matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. List again after Bihu holidays.
Yes, Lordship. Respondent 327, Lordship.
Respondents 327.
Lordship.
Item 51.
May I please your lordship, lordship, as per Lodgement Court order 13/3/25, service of respondent has been completed, lordship. The
Sorry?
service has been all has been completed, lordship. Plus, last occasion they have taken time to file affidavit, but affidavit has not been filed, lordship. Matter relates to regarding pensionary benefit, lordship.
You are appearing
For respondent number 1 and 2, lordship, I am awaiting my instruction, lordship. I am told an appeal has been filed, preferred before this honorable court, lordship. I do not have the proper instruction, lordship. Sometime maybe given.
That was the 21,
pensionary-
2023.
Lordship, I understand, lordship, but there
Where is the order? of the
there was
court?
some
Order is
discrepancy
page
with
10,
regard to the
lordship.
date of birth.
Annex
lordship.
1, page 10, lordship.
All right, we'll give you one last chance.
11% is
When 24th of April?
Lordship, 2 weeks.
All right, 24th of April.
lordship, instead of 24, it may be 26 April,
26.
lordship.
All right. Mr. P. Gohan, learned counsel is present for the petitioner and submits that this matter is ready as regards service. Mr. M. Bhagavati, learned counsel for the respondent numbers 1 and 2. 6, posting of this matter again on 26/4/2025. So as to enable him, 26 is a Saturday. 25.
Sorry, lordship.
25/4/2025. So as to enable him to obtain updated instruction, including information as to whether any appeal has been preferred against the judgment and order of this learned single judge. First step. Registered listing matter again on 25/4/2025. After verifying as to whether any counsel has entered appearance on behalf of the respondent number 3.
Master.
Yes, what is this?
Your Lordship, we are appealing for the first time today.
Lordship, there is a substitution petition of the deceased, OP number 1. That can be, will be necessary otherwise, Lordship. But I have not been served with the copy anyway, Lordship.
This IA is substitution petition.
Yes,
You are appearing for the applicant.
yes, my other colleagues' names were not shown in the cause list.
So what is your name?
Somim Siddika.
Huh?
Somim Siddika.
Ms. Somim Siddiqui, Learned Counsel for the applicant is present. Mr. B. Chakravarti, Learned Counsel for the respondent.
Otherwise, I am review petitioner.
Oh, acha. OP stroke review petitioner submits that no copy of the IA has been served upon him. In view of the above, the applicant's counsel to serve a copy of the IA upon Mr. Chakravarti. Let this matter be listed again after the Bihu holidays.
Your Lordship, my senior's name should
By
be shown.
reflecting the name of learned counsel for both the sides.
Lordship, we fix it, otherwise, Lordship, the interest will accumulate, land acquisition matter, Lordship. Other we have to pay, Lordship.
23rd.
Lordship.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, this I is for amendment of the writ petition, Lordship. The matter relates to compensation appointment, Lordship.
Yes, any objection?
No, Lordship.
But Mr. P.
P. Bordello.
Bordello, Learned Counsel for the applicant, peruse the statements made in the IA. This application has been filed with a prayer to file seeking leave of this court to amend the writ petition being WPC number 5666/2023 on the grounds mentioned therein. Mr. A. Chakravarti, Learned G. Assam, appearing for the respondents, he submits that he would have no objection if the leave as paid for is granted by this court. After going through the statements made in the application, this court is of the opinion that the amendment as sought for would not change the nature and character of the proceeding, and the same is necessary for the interest of justice. As such, leave for amendment of the writ petition is hereby granted. Applicant to file amended writ petition within 2 weeks from today by serving advance copy upon the Learned Counsel for the respondents. IA stands disposed of.
Oblige, your Lordship.
May it please your Lordship.
How many?
That's this interlocutory application for impleading the opposite parties, Lordship. In fact, Lordship, it is my second interlocutory application, Lordship.
Who do you want to implead?
Opposite party number 2 and 3, Lordship. My earlier application was withdrawn with liberty, Lordship. On the counted, Lordship, without demanding them, Lordship, I approached, Lordship. This time I have demanded, Lordship, for compliance, Lordship, which is at page 10 and 11. Lordship, page 9.
Opposite party number 2 and
3. Yes.
No, but they are the opposite parties in the IA. You have already made them 2 and 3. They are the opposite party number
No,
1 and 2.
In the contempt petition, Lordship, opposite party number 1 is the sole contempt, no, Lordship.
That's correct. So in the application, the 2 persons you want to implead,
Lordship.
they are the opposite parties, not the one who is in the contempt case. You have also impleaded him in the application.
No, Lordship. Only for prayer is for Lordship impleading
All right, we
the.
issue notice, we'll issue notice. Heard Mr. H. I will then counsel for the petitioner, peruse the statement made in the IA, filed for impleadment of opposite parties, issue notice returnable in 6 weeks or 4 weeks. Applicant to take steps for service of notice upon the opposite parties by registered post with AD. See, your petition will be dismissed because it is defective.
Opposite party
You
number.
better withdraw it now and file it properly.
Lordship, my prayer may kindly be perused, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship.
Whom do you want to implead?
2 and 3, Lordship.
Then why have you not made them 1 and 2 in your application? They are the only applicant, opposite parties in your application. Why have you made the respondent in the contempt case as applicant number, opposite party number 1? He has nothing to do in your case. This case has to be heard. Application has to be decided between you and the newly impleaded persons.
Lordship.
Why have you impleaded the other one? That's why I said after 4 weeks, I'll dismiss it. Or you can withdraw it now and file it. You are creating problem for our system. What do you want to do?
Lordship,
These 2 and 3 are your opposite party number 1 and 2 in the application. You understood?
Lordship.
What do you want to do?
Lordship, next Monday may be listed.
All right. Cancel on the request of Mr. Talukdar, this matter be listed again after the week.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. B.K. Das, Your Lordship. He could not appear today due to his personal inconvenience, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, in this we have filed for substitution of petitioner number 3, Your Lordship, by his legal error.
Do you have any objection?
No objection.
Then we'll allow it. For petitioner number 3.
Petition number 3.
Who are the legal heirs of petitioner number 2?
Your Lordship, may favors Annexure 1, Your Lordship, page 15. Champa Devi, Your Lordship.
No, have you stated in the application?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Page 1 of the IA, Your Lordship. Srimati Champa Devi.
And
wife of-
petitioner number 3 was Tikaram Adhikari.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Huh? All right, your name please?
IJS Info, Your Lordship. IJS Info.
Heard Mr. I.J.
Info.
Simfo, learned counsel for the applicant, also heard Mr. I. Bothakul, learned counsel appearing for the opposite party numbers. Opposite party number.
All the opposite party members. Except for 4. 3 and
1, 2, 3 and 5 to 14. Mr. S.K. Mehdi, learned counsel is present for respondent number 4. This IA has been filed with a prayer to substitute the legal heir of deceased petitioner number 3 in the connected writ petition. The grounds for substitution along with the names and particulars of the legal heir have been furnished in para 4 of the application. Mr. Bothakur and Mr. Mehdi submits that they do not have any objection if the prayer for substitution is allowed. In view of the above, the deceased writ petitioner number 3 is hereby substituted by his legal heir named in para 4 of the application. Applicant to submit amended cost title within 2 weeks from today. The writ petition will be listed for necessary orders thereafter. IS terms disposed of.
Deeply obliged.
You submit your amended cost title. Yes.